What's up, everybody? CJ here with GMO Adventures. Figured I'd mix it up a little bit. I usually don't talk to the camera, but I've been wanting to make more videos like this. Y'all usually see me in my videos out day hiking. Well, I figured I'd start it off right by just going over what I carry in my day pack. The day pack I carry is the Osprey Escapist 32. It really works well for me. The way it's laid out, the size of it. It has different accessories like the helmet bracket and some outside packs. Especially I can use it when I ride my bike and everything. This particular pack usually stays packed, ready to go. It's either in my outdoor room or in my truck, just ready to go at any time. I keep a whole array of stuff in here. Some things are duplicates that just kind of fall in and never leave. But I figured we'd start with stuff on the outside and work our way around and kind of go over what I carry and some of it why I carry it. But I'm going to show some pictures of my pack and what's inside, and we'll get back to it and kind of dig in. See y'all soon. All right, I figured we'd just go on from the outside and work our way in. So right here on the side, we have a 6 Moons design sunbrella. I don't really use it for a sunbrella. I really use it for a umbrella because it's light and very easy to get by with. A few items like this, if I get on the trailhead and I don't need them, I'll leave them in my truck and just pack them back up when I'm done. But I will carry this if it looks like it might rain, just because sometimes on those little drizzly days, you just don't want to put a raincoat on. So this works just fine. Then I have my trekking pole. I won't leave out on a trail without one of these, regardless if I use it or not. Because not only do I use it for a trekking pole, I also use it sometimes for a camera stand, or if I have to set up an emergency shelter, I can use it for a tent pole. But my first big hike I went on, I ended up with a bad sprained ankle that turned into a stress fracture, and I used my trekking poles like a crutch and was able to get myself out of the woods. So I will never go in the woods without at least one of these. Just to skip ahead a little bit, I carry a second trekking pole it's a trifold inside my pack. That way if I need two for some rougher terrain, or if I have someone that comes with me that wants to borrow a pole, I have two and I can fold it up if I'm not using it, just put it away. But if I'm not using it, I'm either carrying it or it's on the side of my pack, but I always have it. Always carry some water. I usually use a smart water bottle just because they're light. They're throwaway when they get nasty. They can fit the Sawyer water filters. And I carry a big one just because whenever you're day hiking, you don't always know if you're going to have water crossings. One of my favorite trails, Tim's Canyon, which was my previous video, doesn't have any water crossings. So you have to carry everything that you plan on drinking with you. This is just a toy I like to bring. Some of my trails I like to hike have little fishing holes on them, and it's just a little hand fisher by K-Bar. Never caught anything on it, but it's fun to have. Why not have some fun while you're on the trail? Of course, you can't leave home without the bathroom. Now, I carry a good bit of toilet paper with me when I'm day hiking, because usually I'm hiking with people that don't really know what all they need to carry, so I have plenty of extra. I also carry a couple dehydrated wipes and a trowel shovel. And This is new in some of these new state and national forest. They want you to scoop and pack it out. So that is what this is. And this heater's getting really hot. So let's dive on into the inside of the main compartment. Here I have a microfiber towel. If you're foraging creek, if you get rained on, if you decide to go swimming, I picked this up in an Army surplus store. You always have a way to dry yourself off. They work really well. I carry one in all my packs, maybe not this big, but I do always carry one. My coffee pot. When I go day hiking, I really enjoy to stop, take in the view, make me a cup of coffee, and just enjoy the day. But inside the coffee pot, I have I carry an alcohol stove, just kind of for the nostalgia of it. Everything else, I use a multi-fuel stove, but just for the fun and the conversation piece of an alcohol stove, I'll carry that in my day pack. Extra fuel in a Ziploc so it doesn't leak. Folded aluminum foil for a windscreen. Matches, because the stove I have is complicated to light with a lighter. Folding spoon to stir my coffee with. This is a Toaks titanium cup that works really, really well, and it's just the perfect size for my day hiking stuff. I have a Vargo titanium. It's a multi-fuel stove because you can use alcohol on the top, or you can flip it upside down and use the gel capsules that you can light on fire. But I like this stove because it fits my pot just right. I carry a food bag for my snacks for when I'm day hiking, but usually I don't typically eat. But just in case I ever was to get stranded on a day hike or end up having to stay overnight, I have enough food in here that I can have breakfast, lunch, and supper to get me through in case I was stranded. I always like to be prepared and a little extra prepared, so this is why I carry this extra food, and it's in a bear bag in case I do have to stay the night. I can hang it. Here in Louisiana, we have a lot of underbrush, and in the underbrush we have snakes. These are brush and snake chaps. We have water moccasins, copperheads, and rattlesnakes, and these are supposed to be protective against those. They're by Sea to Summit. I've worn them on several hikes. I keep them in my pack just in case, because you never know, especially if you've never hiked this trail. You may stumble upon the spot where it's like, I wish I had them. Well, I got them, so I keep those in the bottom of my pack just in case. It's an old floppy hat. Sometimes I wear a ball cap on the trail, sometimes I don't. I have this in here just in case it's raining or the sun's just a little much and I want to get it off my ears. It folds up. It's easy to carry. I've had it for a long time, and it's a fun laughing piece. In case I get stranded, like with the food, I have an emergency SOS tent I can set up and sleep in overnight. With my trekking pole, I can use it for a tent stay for it, and get me through the night if I need to stay stranded due to high water, bad weather, lost. I have an emergency shelter. All right, moving on to the next pouch. Just a little extra coffee. I picked this coffee up at a gas station. Salted caramel. It's instant coffee. I usually carry instant coffee on the trail, but for day hikes, because I don't want to pack a dripper or any other kind of pour over coffee pot. I just want something quick and easy on the go. Easy cleanup too. Spot Gen 3. I take this on all my adventures. Hunting trips, fishing trips, bicycle rides, hikes, kayak trips. I take it on all of them because you never know when you're going to get in that situation where you drop your phone, you lose signal, you flip your boat. If you have this hooked to you and you don't have signal, you can still reach out for help with this. So if you don't have one of these, I would recommend getting one, especially if you do any kind of solo adventures. My ditty bag. This is where I keep all the little stuff that I don't want just rolling around in the bottom of my bag, falling out. This is, I carry bug spray, a couple lighters, a couple knives, duct tape, some chapstick, the good old vitamin I, some chafing gel, a random phone charger, and here I carry a Walmart bag, just wrapped up in a rubber band. I like to practice leave no trace, so if I'm hiking and I come along a bunch of trash, I can pack it up in this and carry it out, and it won't get all in my bag. I can strap it to the outside, but this is a good thing to have in your bag, just in case. You know, leave it cleaner than you found it. It's a good, really good practice to keep. And all that just stays in this little bag, so mainly so it's all together and don't fall out and get lost. Oh, here's some more. This is sunscreen, bug spray, and hand sanitizer. Just all in a little bag so it don't leak. Backup phone battery. When you're out there on the trail and you're videoing all day, or even if you're going to spend the night, you don't want your phones and electronics to die because that may be your map. Keep at least some backup juice, because especially if you lose signal and your phone's trying to find signal, it'll kill your phone faster. So extra battery. This is Anchor. I love Anchor products. I have the big one for my overnight staying, so it's good to have one of these. A water filter. Yeah, I bring a lot of water on day hikes because I don't really plan on stopping and filtering. But on the side of being prepared, if I was to run out, or if I was again to get stranded, I have a way to filter water. Can find a creek, give me some fresh water, have something to drink. Of course, you got a sun buff you can put around your neck and kind of keep the heat off of you. This one's a little bit thicker, so in the wintertime you can actually stay a little warmer with it. Mosquito head net. See the summit? Louisiana, we have mosquitoes in the daytime, in the nighttime, in the summertime, in the wintertime. They're everywhere. So when you're hiking around water or tall grass, they are going to tear you up. The last place you want to be biting is on your face. So a little head net goes a long way and saves your butt a lot of times. Sit pad. This is a Gossamer Gear 1/8 inch pad that I'd cut off of the one that I use for my overnight gear for insulation. This was the leftover piece, and I said that would make a perfect sit pad because I'm a bigger guy and I needed a little more space in those little yellow pads that Thermarest makes. So that's what I use this for. Usually I fold it in half when I'm making coffee and I kneel on it. But if I do want to sit down on a log or on the ground where it's wet, this will get me by and keep the edges of my rear from getting wet. In the top up here, I usually carry, if I can get the zipper open, I carry a couple little handy snacks, granola bars, some electrolyte tablets, more electrolytes. and my phone tripod. This is what I use whenever I'm videoing on the trail, because it's a tripod and you can strap it to the tree to get a different angle. I a lot of times will strap it to my trekking pole, stab it in the ground, and do the walk by shots and stuff like that. I can adjust my phone in it, and I have a button that I use. I keep it in my pocket, and I use it to turn my camera on and off whenever I'm walking by it. Those usually go hand in hand together. Then in the very bottom of my pack, I carry rain gear, a ugly $2 windbreaker that I got at a thrift store just for this, and a little bit larger first aid kit than what I carry in my overnight bag, because when I'm day hiking, a lot of times people will come with me that, like I said earlier, don't know what they need to pack, don't know how much they need to pack, or just don't want to pack a pack. So I carry a little bit extra first aid just in case they need it for themselves too. Extra medicines, some trauma. I have a medical background, so I carry a few more extra things that most first aid kits don't have in it, but it's always good to have first aid. You never know when you're going to need it. In the little side waist pouches, I do have a bandana that I can keep close, wipe my face, pick up a hot coffee pot, different things like that with it. And oh, here's that extra trekking pole. I don't know why I didn't come across it earlier when I was in the main pouch. It's just a basic 3-fold trekking pole. And I believe that's about it. Okay, on the front, I keep a carabiner to clip my hat to, or my coffee cup. Anything I want to just clip on the front, I can clip it right there. A little snack pouch. Usually I keep like a Snickers bar, a handy snack, and some lip balm in it, because when my lips dry out, they bust and hurt really bad. So especially when you're hiking, you don't want that. Over here I have a thermometer. My battery's apparently dead in it right now. Kind of like to know how hot or cold it is outside when I'm hiking. I've got a little extra quick flashlight right there, some hand sanitizer, and my camera clip whenever I want to pack my big Canon camera with me out in the woods. Even though I usually film on my phone, every now and then I like to get some long distance shots of wildlife and stuff like that. This backpack really works for me because it's multifunctional. I can use it bike riding. I can throw it in my kayak when I go kayaking. It's just perfect for day hikes. I would recommend just about any Osprey pack. I'm a big Osprey fan, but I bought this pack used, and I have put it through. All right, so my phone died on me while I was making that video, and so I just wanted to drop in and thank y'all for watching my video, and please follow my channel on YouTube, Instagram, and I also put out some TikToks. But thank y'all for the support, and hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all have any more questions about the gear I carry or my pack, which I think cut off while I was saying it was very durable, shoot me a message in the comments and I'll get back to you. Y'all have a good one. See y'all on the trail.